So before we get into today's video, I just wanted to give you a quick update on the beer that I brewed in last week's video. If you haven't seen that yet, I'll link it down below and also up here somewhere. Go check that out to see me brewing Brewdog's Punk IPA from scratch. The beer at the minute is still fermenting. There's been a little bit of activity in the fermenter still, so I don't want to start bottling it yet until that's gone. So what I've done in the meantime, thanks to some guys on Reddit, is buy a couple of hops ready for dry hopping. So basically I asked people's opinion on what the beer would turn out like, and they said that it effectively would be a muted Punk IPA. So it would taste similar, but it just wouldn't be the same. And a couple of guys on Reddit gave me some tips on how to improve it through dry hopping. So they've gave me a recipe that would fit my batch size, and then I'm able to buy those hops. I'm just waiting for those to be delivered, and I will be adding them very soon whilst the beer's still in that fermentation stage. And that'll basically give me a dry hopping effect to hopefully boost some of the flavours and fragrances of the beer. And that will hopefully, he says hopefully, also make it a lot more like the Punk IPA and just give it a richer, fuller flavour. So I'm super excited for that. That's what's going on with that right now. I'll keep you guys updated as I work through it. And obviously I'll be making a video on how I get the beer out and into bottles also, because yeah, I've seen that's quite a tricky process. So you might watch me catastrophically fail there. So make sure you subscribe if you would like to see that. Anyway, on to today's video, and it is a belter. So yeah, let's go see what Beavertown and Borderlands have been up to. Hello, and welcome back to the channel. Yeah, it's boiling inside of this mask, so I'm gonna take it off. But you get the vibe, right? Oh man. So today I have a loot box all the way from 2K Gaming, and this is ready for the launch of their Borderlands 3 game. You might be wondering, why have they sent a beer reviewer, really, let's just face it, a beer drinker, a real life loot box for the release of Borderlands 3? Shouldn't they be sending that to gamers? Well, the reason for that is because 2K Gaming have collaborated with Beavertown, and that is to brew a beer that is palatable for gaming. Yeah, we'll get onto that more in a little bit, but for now I think it's time we just crack this box open and take a look what's inside. So the first obvious thing that was inside the box is this sweet mask. Pretty cool, right? So let's crack it open and take a look at the rest. So, I mean, this box is no joke, right? Bubble wrap. So we'll start off small, and the very first thing we can see, starting off small, is a Borderlands and Beavertown sticker. We've then also got the same branding but in a badge. Pretty cool. We then move on to a coaster, which is double-sided. So the one side has the Borderlands 3 game image on it, and the other side is the branding for the beer collaboration. I really think it's cool how they've made this dude look like the Borderlands dude. Pretty cool. We then have what I will imagine to be a poster. And that it is. So again, the Beavertown and Borderlands presents Bandit Brew poster, and a sweet gaming mouse from Logitech. Those of you that game will know that these mouses are designed for super low latency, obviously help with speed with first person shooters and things like that. So yeah, pretty cool that comes out in the box as well. And the thing that we've all been waiting for, well, me in particular, and the reason why this box was sent to me in the first place, is because the Beavertown and Borderlands 3 collaboration light IPA designed specifically for gaming. So what does that mean? What does designed for gaming really mean? Well, the thought that's going into this beer is that whilst gaming, most people do enjoy a drink of some sorts, right? So it's nice to be able to chill out, have a drink, a few snacks, and then also play some games. But if you're playing gaming and you're taking it rather seriously, or you're on with friends, or you're playing for a long session, having lots of beers is probably not the best way to go, because by the time the end of your gaming session comes along, you'll be in no real fit state to be playing games. So yeah, if you're taking this seriously, your level of ability is clearly going to drop as you get more intoxicated by the alcohol, which is probably not a good thing. So this beer was brewed specifically with that in mind, which is why they brewed a light IPA. So this only comes in at 2.8%, which means it's quite easily sessionable. You can have a couple of these quite comfortably without feeling too much of a buzz. And I think that's the real aim here. And what they've also done is made it super crisp and super light, which means it's also thirst quenching. Again, any of you that have played games will know that it's so easy to just get drawn into the game, and you just, like, time just sort of flies by. And in those moments, you're not really thinking about eating, drinking, or anything like that. So it's quite easy to just, like, once you've taken a break, to just realise, like, whoa, I am absolutely gagging for a drink right now. And obviously, again, this is designed to help quench that thirst and feel quite refreshing, instead of being quite a hard and meaty beer, let's say. So yeah, I think it's pretty cool that 2K and Beavertown could hook up to create the Bandit Brew. I would like to thank them for sending me this box out. It was really exciting, as you can imagine, when it arrived, when I saw this giant box appear. And yeah, there was a huge crate inside. That was rather exciting. So I think it's cool that the beer industry and the gaming industry have come together and collab like this. It's nice to see beer branching out into other industries as it grows, especially the craft beer market. And good on Beavertown for doing this, pretty cool. And yeah, you've absolutely nailed it on the artwork of this can. If you want a full review of this beer, if you want to see that, that'll be over on my Instagram channel. That should already be live now. So if you go down to my Instagram account using the link below, and don't forget to follow me, you'll see that there, and that'll be a full review with images of what the beer looks like and how it tastes too. That's been it for today. Just a real quick one. I just thought it'd be exciting to pop this loot box open and just see what's inside, and yeah, and show you guys what Beavertown have been up to in a collaboration with 2K Gaming, ready for the launch of Borderlands 3. That's been it for today. Thanks very much for watching. Stay tuned for the beer bottling. That will be coming very, very soon, I promise. And I'll catch you guys later. Cheers.